All right. In the last period, I met a lot of great musicians that they were like over 35 or over 40. And I was like asking them why you are not rock and rolling, why you are a little bit lazy, why you are not searching to do something for yourself. You are really good. And most of them answer, not most of them, all of them answer like, I'm a little bit old now for rock and roll. I'm a little bit old for music in general. And just, I would like to say something. And first, what is rock and roll? What is the definition of rock and roll? After the Second World War in 45, the whole population of the world was in trauma because of how many young people died. There's a lot of boys, just kids, died for no reason. And then there was a bomb of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So the whole world was in trauma. They needed something to just forget about all that. That's how human beings deal with trauma, just to go loose. And that was rock and roll because rock and roll actually is a upbeat blues that was had been playing long time ago before that. So Elvis Presley came, and then the Beatles came, and this was the first definition of a boy band in the world, and the world needed that. They needed this kind of energy of kids because they lost a lot of kids in the last years before, and they needed something with this energy, with this raw and just pure energy. And from here there was rock and roll, and this was a very different era with a very different history. So that's number one, that our era right now is very different. And I do believe that whatever is going to happen in the future or it's happening now will be something that we never experienced before. Of course, the history always found a way to just repeat itself, but still, it's a new and it's a different era completely. So that's number one, that it's not about your age because in that time they needed that. Now we are in totally different kind of shit. So the second thing, it's about the music industry. So in the 60s, all artists had just to sit down and think about writing new music, creating new shows, creating something special and unique, and just all of their focus was about art. And they had a big team or companies that for every kind of thing there was a person that was dedicated for that. There was a person for marketing, for booking, for doing the tours, for the roadies. There was a person for everything. And right now everything is different. You have just one artist is doing all of that, is producing his own music, is recording and mixing and mastering his own music, is doing his tours, is just dealing with a lot of companies for distribution on internet just to put his songs on Spotify and get nothing from that in the end. And that's why we can't find like a new Beatles or a new Led Zeppelin or all of this kind of stuff, because in the past you could be just 17 years old, just wrote some good songs, and you can just find everything come like that. But now everything takes more time. So the music industry now is different, which can't allow you to be just a boy and be a star. Of course there's some people who already did it, but this also was, let's speak about 10 years ago. I think Billie Eilish was the last one that did that. But now the music industry is going worse and worse year by year. Now it's not like 10 years ago. So everything is different. So the timeline of everything is different. So please, whatever your disappointment, whatever you are thinking about and stopping you from creating art, keep this fire in you, because being old is a state of mind. It's not about your age, it's not about the number, it's just your state of mind. I met people in their 20s, and my God, I felt like was a guy that he was about to die in his 90s. So please, much love for you. Keep creating art, because now in this time of our world, artists are very important to spread the light, to spread the message of love, to spread the message of freedom, that we need that because it's a dark time in the world. I still and I will always have hope because during my travels I met always great people that I think their mission on earth is to free people's mind. And artists have a big mission on that. I'm not just speaking about musicians, I'm speaking about every kind of art because you have to spread love, you have to inspire people, you have to show them a way out of darkness. Of course, with every kind of job, they have their own way, but artists nowadays is very important. They have a very important role in just enlightening people. So much love for you, whatever disappointed you have, whatever age you are in. Please keep doing your art, keep spreading love and light, keep teaching people that there is a better world, that there is another perspective to see beautiful things, and try to understand the timeline of the life and in the history. Don't compare yourself to people in the 60s, to people in the 70s. Now we are in completely a different era. Please keep spreading your art, keep spreading your light, and much love for you.